In order to observe the motors, the first steps you need to take are you may as well check to make sure that your robot is in communications mode, VexNet or USB only, that your target is the physical robot, that your platform type is Vex2, natural language, PLTW, and then you can go into the motor sensor setup. Here you set up your digital sensors. This tab has your analog. Motors can include things like servos and flashlights. So this type is Vex flashlight, 3-wire motor, named right motor, left motor. Notice how the M's are capitalized. You need to have the M's capitalized, and there's no space in between them. Down here we have servo motor. It's a 3-wire servo. Apply. Okay. Here we can see that the flashlight is plugged into the first port. The servos and motors are plugged into the ports 2, 3, and 9, just as they were listed in the program, in the motor and sensor setup. Once we download the program and verify that this is on refresh continuous, this shows us our sensors. Down here, we don't have a motor tab yet. We only have these tabs. So we need to go up into Robot, Debugger Windows, and select Motors. This will show us all of those ports, 1, 2, 3, 9. If I turn the motors on, 127, this one here is spinning. You should have a gear mounted on a shaft or a wheel mounted on a shaft, and you can see which direction it's spinning. To test the flashlight, we can set the power level to 1. Flashlight turns on. If we set the power level to 127, turns on brighter. If we set the power level to -1, it turns off. -127, also off. Next, we can try the other motor. When we plug in a negative value, it spins the other direction. To test the servo, we will set the power level. Notice how it moves somewhere and stops. As long as I change the power level by a significant amount, it moves somewhere and stops.